I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I have been since I was 6 years old playing Pokemon Red in 1999. Man, I'm old. And in every new gen, there's always been some stinkers in terms of Pokemon designs, and it makes you really wonder how those designs even made it through the whatever place they used to brainstorm designs. Well, I'm here to talk about the stinkiest of all stinkers and show you what designs I personally hate the most. And don't forget to hit subscribe and support small content creators. Number 10 on my list is Burmy. Burmy is not necessarily like the worst design out there. It's the face that gets me. The little beady yellow eyes and the weird pokey mouth. I don't know, something about it is just really bad. And while you do have the option of 3 different designs, all 3 of them are pretty bad. Primarily because of that ugly little face that it has. I don't like that. At number 9, I have Luminan. I think that's how you say it. It's a fish with huge fins, ears, or whatever. I don't know. The fish designs are very hit or miss for me. So this won't be the only fish on this list, but some of them I get it. You know, they have to. There's only so much you can do with a fish design, but there's just too many of them, and over half of them are pretty mediocre. And this is definitely one of the worst ones. Number 8 for me is Comfy. Comfy is, I don't know. I've never ran into this Pokemon and said, "Oh, I have to have this on my team." It's not good. It's like the little fairy with the wreath of flowers. I don't know. It's very uninspired. I don't necessarily think it's ugly because it is a little cute, but it's uninspired. That's the only way I can really describe it. Next up is Gerder. Gerder is, first of all, I hate the name. It's not fun to say, Gerder, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the little veins popping out of its body. It's unsettling. And then the face, it looks like it looks like it took no artistic talent to really come up with this idea. And it kind of goes back to like, how did some of these make it past the initial brainstorming art session that these creators had for these designs? I've seen way better designs on, Pokemon fan-made fake mons. Yeah, I don't know. This one, it has that big clown nose. The head is shaped very weird and awkwardly. It looks like I said, it looks like it took no artistic design to draw this face and head. And then just the veins. This design is just unsettling. Number 6 is gonna be a bit of a cop out to put 3 Pokemon in one spot, but it's Kling Clang. These Pokemon are, like I said, they're uninspired. It's just gears, and as they evolve, they don't do anything. And I know we already have something like that with Magnemite. Magneton is just 3 Magnemites put together, but that design had some kind of charm, and it's probably nostalgia. But this one, you don't need to remake the same concept, and it just doesn't work here. Number 5 is Amongus. Amongus. It's a mushroom. I don't know. First of all, I hate that in the overworld sometimes you think it's a Pokeball or like an item and it's an Amongus. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's a mushroom with mushroom hands that are shaped like Pokeballs, and the face is just really dumb looking. The mouth is weird looking. I don't know. As another one of those, again, very uninspired designs, but it's ugly. I've never ever had an Amongus in my Pokemon teams, and I don't think I ever will. I just think it's a horrible Pokemon and a horrible design. Now for number 4, we have a lot of bird Pokemon, and kind of same thing with the fish. There's only so much you can really do with it, but Pitov is literally just a dove. And I know that Pidgey is just a pigeon, but this is, by the time that you get to Gen 5, you're kind of burnt out by these birds that don't look like anything but birds. It's, once again, uninspired, uncreative, and it's a dove. I don't know, and it's a dove that doesn't even look cool. It's a dove that's fat and looks like a pigeon. I don't know. Now, I know that the Alolan Pokemon were a bit of a controversy. That game or generation itself was not very well received. And this Pokemon doesn't help. Alolan Persian is just, why is the head so fat and weird and off-putting and compared to the rest of the body? I don't know. You could have taken this concept and kind of gone a different route with it, but to make his face that horrendous, it's so unappealing to catch and to even use. And yeah, I don't know. I like Persian. I know that it's just a cat, but Persian has this kind of elegant design. This looks, yeah. I just hate looking at this Pokemon. Do you ever look at a Pokemon or anything in life and you look at it and you just know that you're going to hate it for the rest of your life? That was me with Bruxish. Bruxish is it's a horrible Pokemon. It's a fish. It has a weird thing on its head. It has eyelashes, an eyelash. I don't know. And then the lips and mouth are just, yes, they're disgusting. The only saving grace about this Pokemon is that the color palette is kind of nice. I like the color palette. It just was wasted on one of the worst designs ever in the game. And again, it's like, it's a fish. They don't do anything special with it. If anything, they ruin the fish design by giving it human-like lips and sharp teeth. It's a pass for me on this one. And before I get to my number one most hated design, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I just want to explain my reason. When I first saw this design, I thought it was a fake mon that an amateur artist drew up, or that it was like one of those fake Pokemon that you see, like, you know, from the Dollar Tree or something. It's like a fake Pokemon wannabe toy, and it's like inspired by Pokemon, but the designs are really bad. That's what I thought this was. And granted, it's probably not the worst design, but I just personally really hate it. I don't know why. I can't, other than what I mentioned earlier, I can't describe exactly why I hate this so much. And I think it's also a big part of it because it's a starter Pokemon, and the Pokemon is Snivy. I don't like this design at all. I hate the hands. The hands have absolutely no creative design to them. I don't like the eyes. I don't like the face. I just don't like anything about this design. And I know that it's probably not gonna be a very popular opinion on this one, but I've always hated this Pokemon. The moment I saw it, I knew I was gonna hate it. I was shocked that it was an actual Pokemon, a real Pokemon, not let alone a starter Pokemon. But yeah, I know there's worse designs out there, but I just really hate this one.